Yeah.
So back to recording again. Yes, been away, been in Jamaica. So yeah, trying to get the videos in Jamaica was not happening. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're boom back to normal video recording. Post-fight review on the fights that's happened on this weekend just gone. We're gonna start with the Michael Conlan against Karim. Now, obviously, I've only seen Karim before once, is when he fought Jordan Gill, and that was that's obviously when Karim gave Gill a DDT. So yeah, obviously Gill got the win by a stoppage, which was a bizarre fight. If you ain't watched it, definitely watch it. But yeah, nothing really much I could say. He just got Colin got him out in the first round. What more? Yeah, there's nothing really more I can say about that. So yeah, we're just gonna. I didn't really watch any of the undercards of that fight just due to the fact, yeah, I had to watch England get their ass kicked by, I was going to say Brazil, but by France. So, yeah, what other fights that I watch? I watched a bit of the Felix Cash fight. Now, obviously, he's going to be up against Ammo Williams. Yeah, that's based on that performance from Cash and his previous performance, yeah, he needs to step up because to go against Ammo Williams, as it stands right now, I'm favouring Ammo Williams to get the win. But yeah, like I said, let the fight get over the line. What other fights that we had? Yeah, the Emily Bridges fight against Shannon O'Connor. Now, obviously, Shannon O'Connor, she's been in the game for a minute. Now, I'm expecting it to be a tough fight for Emily Bridges. I know a lot of people got their views on Ebony Bridges just based on the fact on weigh-ins and yeah, like all that stuff. But the girl can fight, and that's one thing you got to give credit. Technically, not the best. Yeah, she's like a plodder kind of, but yeah, the girl can fight. She stops O'Connor. Connor, you should show a bit of class. That's one thing I will say because you talked a lot, calling what's it, a skanky stripper and all this madness there. Yeah, you got your ass handed to you by a skanky stripper. Give the woman the respect, yeah, because from round 3, it looked like he didn't want to be in there. Now, don't get it twisted. We know that Bridges got buzzed in the first round, but yeah, come on, give the woman a respect, yeah. You being in the game, like no post fight interviews, calling what's her name, Sky Nicholson. Don't know if it's true or not, but calling her, don't know what you called her, but yeah, that. So show a bit of class, yeah, because right now, that was your stage to do the business. You didn't do the business, so yeah, show some class. But Emily Bridges, yeah, she done her thing, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Obviously, you got the I'm gonna say, what's her name, Maxie Hughes. Pretty sure her name's Maxie Hughes. She beat Jamie Mitchell. Yeah, get a unification. No, because I think she's actually supposed to be fighting Courtney. So, anyway, yeah, just try to get the unification over the line. What other fights? You had the Josh Warrington against Luis Alberto Lopez. Now, this fight here, if you see my predictions, I said that I was favouring Lopez to get the nod. But the fight was a lot, to be honest, in the first round, sorry, the first stage of the fight, so for the first 6 rounds, Lopez was all over Warrington. Now, we know Warrington, ever since he got knocked out by Lara, Warrington seems to use his head a lot. And that's why I said with Lopez, even though he's very athletic, he has his chin up in the air and he does need to tuck his chin down because, yeah, especially if there's a chance of you going against a Lara, I think a Lara will catch you. Lee Woods, I feel like Lee Wood would do better against Lopez than Warrington. Yeah, but yeah, to be honest with you, Warrington, yeah, like I said, ever since the Lara fight, this guy has just been headbutting getting away with it. He got away with it in the Lara second fight. He got away with it with the Kiko Martinez fight. Yeah, even was getting away with it in this fight. Now, the ref was appalling. Yeah, there's nothing more I can say about it. You're pulling up Lopez for anything like holding, clinching, but the dirty tactics that Warrington was doing, not once did Warrington get pulled up in that fight. So yeah, close fight. Howard Foster obviously called it a draw. To be honest with you, yeah, and that's another thing as well. If Warrington got the nod, I would not have complained. But to be honest with you, it looked like a Lopez win if anything. But yeah, Howard Foster called it a draw. Got no real issue with it. Like, there's no surprise there, but yeah, got no real issue with it. And then obviously the other two guys had Lopez by, I can't remember, was it 2 rounds or 1? Yeah, anyway, it was a close fight. Lopez, the rightful winner, got no issues, no qualms with that. Now, going over to the stateside, Jared Anderson against Jerry Forrest. Now, obviously, in my predictions, I thought, okay, Anderson will get him out there. Like, I don't even know how many rounds that went for, but I said that, yeah, if the fight was going to go, I would say maybe like 7 rounds. Anderson will get him out there. He done a quick job, a demolition job on Forrest. Now, there is a lot of flaws on Jared Anderson. He does get hit a lot, especially early. Like the left hook that he took against, where Anderson had Forrest in the corner and he was unloading, then he got clipped with a left hook. Now, obviously, Forrest is not the biggest puncher in the heavyweight division. So, you could say, okay, Anderson's chin has been checked, but at the same time, it's not against a real puncher. So, yeah, it shouldn't be getting clipped like that early. The whole pulling back, doing the ollie, pulling back thing, yeah. Keep your hands up, man, especially when you're dealing with these guys that are bigger than you. Like, even though Forrest, you're bigger than Forrest, but yeah, the pulling back, yeah, you keep your arms up. But overall, his punch variety, the punches that he threw, credit to him. He's definitely, to me, out of the new crop of heavyweights, he's the guy. He is the guy that I believe he's gonna cause a load of problems for all of these heavyweights. But yeah, getting rid of Jerry Forrest that quick, real good. Obviously, at the post-fight interview, Anderson was talking about taking on a Daniel Dubois or a Dylan White. Now, I can see him giving Dubois a load of problems, but Frank Warren is not going to be that stupid to put him in there with Dubois. Like, that's the honest truth. He's not going to be that dumb to put him in there with Dubois. A Dylan White. Now, obviously, Dylan White is my guy. He's the one I'm always going to be rooting for. I still believe White has got the experience to handle Anderson, but like I said, the early rounds, yeah, because Anderson is explosive. Like, so, yeah, we're just gonna have to see how that goes on, where he goes from there. Who would I put Anderson in there with next? Maybe attack him. Yeah, I think maybe like attack him. Put him in there with attack him, or who else can he? Yeah, I'll say Carlos Takam. Takam would be a good shout. See where he is. Or then again, he's a bit sometimes Christian Hammer. So yeah, I'll say Carlos Takam. Put him in there with a Carlos Takam. Get a rough idea where his level is at this current time. But yeah, good work from him. Moving on, you had Lopez and Martin fought. Sergio Sandor Martin. Now, obviously, I've not really scored the fight, but the impression of what I was looking at the fight, I felt that Lopez might have lost the fight by a round or two, But it was a very nip and tuck kind of fight. And as a judge, it all depends on what you like. Do you like the guy who's on the back foot, or do you like the pressure fighter? Now, Lopez, a lot of people are saying about, oh yeah, he should leave his dad and all this kind of stuff there. Me personally, I don't think it ain't got nothing to do with his dad. I just think he's just checked out in the sport. He's checked out. If he don't get his act together, yeah, he's gonna get seriously hurt. To be going in there, like to be talking about, yeah, you want to take on Josh Taylor or Regis Prograis. To be honest with you, these guys will do some serious damage to Lopez. So yeah, I do not want to see him in there with any of the elite in the 140 division. He's got a lot of work to get on with. He just looks like he's just going in for there for power punches. Now, against a mover, like, I'm not gonna say he should have destroyed Martin, but he should have done a lot better than what he did. Now, could it be a thing where he done the same thing with Gambosis, where he overlooked Gambosis? Could that be a reason? Or is he just, he just checked out? It's like ever since he beat Lomachenko, that Lopez that beat Lomachenko, if we can't get that Lopez back, I'd rather right now, I know he's young, but I'd rather him just call it a day. Maybe, from what I heard of Senior, the instructions he was given in the corner, I had no really issues with them, with those instructions saying about, yeah, you know, I need you to throw more punches. Like, oh yeah, he's tired, X, Y, Z. Yeah, Lopez was just terrible, man. So yeah, he needs to really step up. If there's issues with there's family issues and all that, yeah, then fair enough. Leave the trainer, leave your dad. A lot of people saying about he should go over there with Eddie Reynoso. Yeah, he could get. The only thing with me when it comes to Eddie Reynoso is all of these fighters. Yeah, you generate on explosion, power punches and all that. But like I said, you will never get a mover. Any movers that Canelo, any of those guys, you're dealing with movers, they just always have the problem. Always have the problem. That's the problem when it comes to being a power puncher and relying on that punch, and relying on that one punch. Like, you need to sit down on your feet. You're in there with a mover who's always on his toes, always making you want to reset. Like, yeah. So, yeah, he definitely needs to step his game up, or we'll just call it a day. Then we're going to talk about, obviously, the pound for pound, Terence Crawford against David Avanesian. Now, where to begin with that fight? Look, Avanesian is going to give a good count to himself. He's going to go in there and he's going to go and literally try and win the fight. But there was just a class. And to be honest with you, Crawford looked like... He did get hit quite a bit, though. I must say, he did get hit quite a bit. But, yeah, it's like he was in second gear. It was just in second gear. And then, obviously, there was an issue with the glove. There's a tear in the glove, in both of the gloves. And then, next round out, he goes out there and stops him. And listen, what a knockout as well, man. Whew. Knockout was brutal. Like, literally, it was like a murder scene. The way Avanesian hit the canvas, yeah. And that's another reason why. Now, you see what Crawford had done to Avanesian. And this is where it comes to, obviously, I'm not going to have a go at British fighters and all this kind of stuff there, but the way Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn were avoiding the Avanesian fight, yeah, because that's what it was. Look, let's just call it for what it is. Conor Benn was to get through Samuel Vargas. Kelly was supposed to get through Avanesian, and then those two were going to meet up with a great British showdown and then move on for world honours. Now, obviously, we saw what Avanesian done to Kelly, yeah. Then you see Conor Benn, he's not really pushed for that fight, yeah. Talking about you want to go in there against and against these guys like Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, like Errol Spence, Crawford. Do you see the levels? The levels on what Crawford done to Avanesium. And let's be real, like the category, like there is levels. There's levels, and that's why look, Crawford to me right now, yeah, by far he is the pound for pound king. If you don't want to call him pound for pound, then I got no problem. Usyk, like one of those two, I got no problem. But it's just that Crawford has gone up to welterweight and he's literally stopped every single opponent in the welterweight division. And now looking at that, do you see why? Isn't if you're not Spence, if you're not aerosexual or a Spence fanatic, do you see why a lot of boxing fans know that Spence does not want that fight? Because, mate, I'm telling you, Crawford is going to annihilate Spence. Like just based on that performance, Spence is all over the place. You're looking for that payout day with Canelo. That's what you're kind of hoping with, mate. There is levels. There is levels to this. So yeah, what else can I say? For Crawford, if he can't get a Spence fight, which based on that performance, I just can't see that fight happening. Even Progress today, I just generally cannot see that fight happening anytime soon now. Like you're trying to age him out. To believe that Crawford is the older guy, but between Crawford and Spence, who's looking a lot older. So yeah, if you can't get the Crawford fight, Crawford can't get the Spence fight, but then we'll go for Charlo. But then again, if Charlo wants it, I don't know, man. It's all funny business over there. So yeah, I know Charlo's got Tim Tszyu to take on, so yeah, he's kind of occupied at the moment. But yeah, we just got to have to see how it goes. Yeah, you lot tell me your thoughts. It's Elijah Fen. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.